Yo,
Thanks for
yo,
coming
yo,
in.
yo.
Just starting out tonight.
Oh yeah.
Got DJ Speed Rock.
In the building. Bam, 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 bam.
Don't forget the world of E.L. Berkeley.
That part.
I'm horny tongue. Not by choice.
Yo, Big E jump right on. What's up?
We're gonna start this out
Yo,
tonight.
yo,
We're
yo.
gonna rock out. Got some cohibas out here.
Listen.
Got some loves.
Listen, you know I stay with a Cohiba. The mini red dots are my favorite.
I got my dippy cup. They got me my dippy
we
cup.
got Steve a sippy cup.
They don't play no
Let me
games.
turn this down.
Yeah.
We do not own rights to any of this music.
No right.
No rights.
You have the right to have no rights.
We have
the
no
right
rights.
to have no rights.
Thank you for chiming in, checking us out.
Big now.
Yeah. So listen,
And I'm a cherish this sippy cup.
267-403-8086 is the number that you can call in on.
Live.
Boom.
Live.
I drop it in the chat. Tone, drop it in your chat.
I can't chat. I got no numbers.
Really?
It's early.
Really?
I've been drinking.
I've been drinking.
Life is
I've
rough.
been drinking. I've
I'll
been
put
drinking.
it up in my topics.
Listen, real quick, shout outs. You know, we support people that support us. So, VNS Lanes,
Right.
Need for Speed Entertainment,
Yeah.
yours truly is here.
Mm-hmm. What my
Who
sippy
else
cup?
we got? We got Bailey and Bailey, accounting, tax and accounting services. Keep your money straight, all right? I'm not sure if I have permission to shout out the business, but I do want to shout out my new tattoo artist. Her name is April. Your girl got some fresh ink. Yes, ma'am. April is the bomb.
That part.
Yeah.
Ink
You
definitely
know,
dope.
look, the ink is tight.
Yeah.
I'm impressed and jealous.
Why?
Yeah.
So the brother needs some fresh ink.
Oh, I need
And I'm
six.
inkless.
You
Jealous.
have a lot of good ink.
I have a lot of guilt.
You know what? I can't.
I tattoo my guilt on my arm. People.
I only got one.
Shout out to the post office that keeps me employed, overloads my truck, and to the people who show me love.
Yo, shout out to Miss Deb.
Shout out to OSHA who ain't catch him yet with that overloaded truck.
Don't ask me about my equipment. We ain't gonna talk about DOT tonight.
Shout out to Jen and our girl G. You saw her on the first episode. Now, life is lifing, but she was part of the original brainstorming session for this, so she's a ground level. And she does creations, GG's Creations. She makes all types of stuff.
Shout out to my brother, L2. Carlos Mendoza.
On his grind.
On
the
his
security
grind. He's also part of the original think tank of this show. And we're going to keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
To y'all people out there that want to talk about something, just chime in and say a little something. Tell us what y'all want to talk about tonight. We're going to keep it non-political, fuck Trump. We're going to keep it slide. To the people who watch Fox, man, love to you. We're going to put no shame on you. To CNN, shame. So,
You know what? I can't.
shout out to the Democrats for doing absolutely nothing. Thank you.
Yo.
This is non-political.
I knew he was going to go on his rant. I knew it.
Shout out to Republicans for doing their job. Y'all gang.
Y'all stay for
Y'all got the Crips beat.
No.
Gang.
Yo.
Ain't none of y'all
You
first
know-
48 in Trump.
You know what I will say about Republicans? No matter what disagreements they have behind closed doors, and I know there are a lot of disagreements, they stay, everybody stays on the same playbook.
Yeah.
This the play. Whether you agree, they had arguments in the back room, over on the golf course, over in the cigar lounge, you know, in the hotel, over their mistresses. Oh, okay. But they stay from the play, same playbook.
What are we drinking?
That's a question. It's birthday weekend.
Oh, let's
Yo,
do that.
birthday
It is
week.
Gemini season.
That part.
And we are Gemini.
We.
So before we
Gemini.
get started,
Oh,
I've lost the mic.
Okay, Jen. Jen said the ambiance is looking
Yo,
good.
see,
Yeah.
because of your support
Thank you,
and my
Jen.
credit card, it's
Swiping, swiping.
Tonight we are drinking
Swiping.
On the Rocks premium cocktails. Got that
What that
margarita mix.
Oh yeah.
It's tacos. Listen, all this week, up until Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, it's tacos and tequila. We are doing, listen,
and tequila.
tacos and tequila.
And
What?
Bowl.
Bowl,
Tacos
we
and
want
tequila.
bowl with
I
salt.
like tacos.
We
Tequila,
gonna get it in.
me and tequila are not friends. I keep waking up in
Yeah.
odd places with people clapping.
And a person named Raul telling you, no, not like that.
No.
No more locked doors.
No more locked doors.
And under this administration, beware of ICE. Because Raul's in trouble.
Listen.
Yeah. La Migra.
Raul might have changed his name to Ryan.
Ryan, Raul.
Yeah, Ryan.
Raul.
There you go. Hey, didn't Ted Cruz do the same thing?
Yo, Ted Cruz.
Eduardo.
Yo.
Rafael. Cruz.
Yo, listen.
Oh, my name Ted. Shut your bitch ass.
Tequila makes everybody friendly.
I'm going to agree with Jen right now. So my next tequila.
We don't have any tequila.
Run the margaritas.
We got tequila? What are you talking about? That big bottle of tequila over there?
That was my private stash.
Oh,
All right, we're going to start with the margaritas.
She done went all public with my private bar. God damn.
So we're going to say, you might want to do
Listen,
that because
I'm
I'm
finishing
regulating the
off.
sippy cups today.
You dropped the bottle.
Yo,
I'm not, no.
I am finishing off
This is very
the
nice.
pineapple whiskey. So this is the last of the pineapple whiskey.
Oh, that's what, see, I was taking off last week.
Yeah.
No, I had to work last week. I couldn't even pop in the week before.
Woo-wee! And I got my little pineapple bites that y'all see me eating.
All the time.
Yeah, all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So listen, here on Smoking Ash, if you would like to donate a plane or a jet
Yo,
to the show,
I
we
can't.
do accept foreign planes.
I can't.
No filter.
And since we have no political affiliation openly, we don't have to worry about, Congress ain't doing it.
Hey, listen, anybody doing their job.
No, listen, hold
Can
on.
I get a job? Listen, we all vote for your girl EL. I'm gonna try to get up in Congress.
For Congress.
Yeah.
For Congress.
Yeah. For
Yeah, you
Congress.
know what? I'm going to do that in Maryland. I'm going to go.
No.
Because if a jackass need to run
Hey,
shit, that means I need
Susie.
jackass to run shit.
Yo, shout out to our loyal
the
audience, like people from the beginning.
If
Susie
y'all
from
don't
the
show
beginning, Jen
up,
from the
it's
beginning.
a hard show. And I tell you, we got 7 of the most loyalist fans.
Like every week.
And without the love, it's funny because when we got into this, we really thought this show wasn't going to pick up with nobody. And then to find out one day I turned over and realized we had 175 views from people we didn't even know. And
Catching us on the replays on the back end.
And I thought that was the coolest thing. But look, so Jen said she gonna get you.
Listen.
Hold up, how you gonna vote for her? I want to get voted.
Yeah, listen, I'm not
They
gonna
let
lie.
felons in there, right?
I am not. First of all, you are not a felon.
Hey, Trump, felon. He a president.
Yeah,
And it's clear. Everybody clear, man. I'm not gonna lie. I started to write my name in on the last election we just had Tuesday just to see what would happen.
Why not?
Oh yeah. Susie said thank you for setting her up with Jeffrey. Told you. Listen, we look out. We look out.
The cool part about knowing us is we always know somebody.
Oh, yeah.
And as long as we
Yeah,
know somebody, we gonna put. And we only know good people because if you're not
Yeah,
good,
we
we don't
listen,
ever meet.
we are not
Yeah.
gonna. We'll just say we don't listen.
If I can't testify,
Yeah.
I won't verify.
Testify. Pass the collection, please. We live studio audience on Saturday
Oh, that's it.
for the birthday shenanigans. Listen, let me tell y'all. You are not gonna want to miss. If you know us like that, and you are not doing anything next Saturday, because it's going to be. We might have to have the garage doors open for the amount of people that's going to hang around.
The studio
gonna be
doors
live.
open.
Live.
Firebase.
Firebase. Berkeley.
Listen. So what we got? What are we talking about tonight, y'all?
Come on.
Don't forget, call in 267-403-8086.
What do you want to talk about?
Because, man.
I'll talk about some shit.
You know what? I have a
About the
question.
clowns and
I have a question. I don't know if y'all. I forgot to do my housekeeping. Y'all go on over and please like and share. Get your books, okay? Beyond the Cracked Door is the first in the series. Black Jenny is the follow-up. The third, I will not release the name yet. Is underway. It's a
dark mystery.
Yo, listen.
About chitlin.
Oh, the chitlin.
Chitlin low.
Chitlin
Don't get the
tacos.
barbecue sauce.
No, baby, I soak it in pork and beans.
Chitlin cobbler. Chitlin cobbler.
For y'all people who like chitlin tacos.
Don't you dare show up to the crib with
You
no
show up
chitlin
at
nothing.
our park.
You will be in the parking lot across the street.
Chitlin-ish. You be chitlin alone in your car.
Yo, I have a question. Since we have an eclectic fan audience base, I need to ask not my black people, because I already know, because I'm part of the culture. I am the culture. I need to know from our other cultures represented. When people die in your family, is there a production? Like, is there somebody other than the people that's trying to make their Oscar moment, their debut?
This about to be rough.
And award.
I need to know. I need to know. You know, do Latinos go through this? White people, do y'all go through this? Do y'all have the people that always, every time somebody die, you already know it's like, okay, here they about to perform.
Susie, I got one for you.
They about to perform.
I think the only people that probably don't do it is Jewish people.
No, that's not
Really?
true at all.
I've
been
never
to 3
seen them
Jewish
go.
funerals.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, really?
I've been
So
to
how
three.
was it to be a fly on that wall?
It's funny if you're the black guy in the back of a Jewish funeral.
Right.
I'm in a limo driver in Adams, so I've been to a few.
I think the cool part about Jewish funerals and ceremonies
Mm-hmm.
and the rituals
Right.
are deep, but you still could tell those people who want to be.
hooping and hollering and
Is it more subtle?
It's
yeah,
subtle,
it's more subtle.
but
Okay.
the funny part is not. It's subtle to the extent that the family
Because black folk like to perform.
acknowledges those people,
Mm-hmm.
so they don't have to get loud.
Okay.
So somebody,
So they give them
like
a shine.
right?
Okay.
A family will go, "Hey, thanks for Uncle Juval who came through and helped us out with the casket,
Okay.
and and thank you for there's another Jewish name
Yeah.
might come up, and thank you for
And they give them their
right,
moment
thank
and
you
move
for
on.
helping us get this
Joshua.
done, and
Okay.
thank you for helping out the family through our time and trouble.
Okay.
And that way they don't have to really go out their way to be noticed. The
Right.
family acknowledges them.
Okay.
In the black community, we acknowledge us,
We the worst.
but we are the worst.
Lord Jesus, let me go.
Listen.
Why do you take me loud?
Everybody would act like they want to get in the coffin and
Right.
trying to get in the coffin.
It's gonna be your time.
Lord, let me go.
You
Lord.
gonna have a moment.
Wait, speaking of, now remember the drawing about what, 2, 3, 4 weeks ago when the damn gravesite caved in?
Yo, the Latino family. Yo, that's crazy.
Look, my
That was the
condolences to that family.
Yo, seriously.
But everybody jumped out the hole. Nobody was riding down.
Listen.
Right.
But no, like
That
seriously.
shit was crazy.
So is it?
Just black.
I need to know, like, because we are probably the most the loudest though.
I think. Well, yeah.
Okay.
I had to say that.
Okay.
Now I've seen some rowdy white funerals, but they got drunk.
After that.
Okay.
Well, they were drunk during and
Right.
after, but not before.
Right.
And then at some point, some of them do go a little, but they're more the respectfully
Was it Irish?
country redneckish.
Okay.
Shout out to rednecks, no racism.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have redneck friends from the military. They've always shown me love. I've been to some of their funerals.
Okay.
They drink and they talk.
Okay.
The fun part about there is the more drunk they get,
Mm-hmm.
the less rowdy they get.
Ah,
Blacks are reverse.
The reverse.
Right.
The more
Okay.
we drink, the louder we get, and then we start bringing up shit that nobody's
That
talking
shit
about.
ain't like you anyway.
Yo.
You wasn't around when Uncle Charge grabbed me. Like,
Ooh.
so there's always that one uncle that the black community will shout out the moment we drink too much
Yo.
and tell his story.
Yo.
But they won't tell them when they
No,
did something.
nobody
Yo,
admitted
listen.
why he was doing it.
Wow.
But at the funeral,
At the funeral.
After
the funeral.
After some.
How did he die?
And don't let it be Hennessy. Because if it's Hennessy,
No, listen.
Look, Hennessy is black true shirt.
I don't know. I'm not a huge Hennessy, but it is something about black people and Hennessy. If you ever seen Harry Potter, you know they bust out the truth serum. Hennessy is it. Black folk. That's it.
It's black truth shirt.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Black people start drinking Hennessy and start telling
That shit
them
makes
they put it
I
nowhere.
don't even like fucking Henny like that, but motherfuckers act like they get emboldened. They like white people, like when they just have a Trump in office, they feel emboldened.
Yo.
They feel like the S's on their goddamn chest. Oh, fuck you,
I
goddamn.
can't.
Like, yo,
I
you was
can't.
cool as shit about 20 drinks ago. Goddamn.
They got some Hennessy in you.
Yeah, now all of a
They
sudden,
started
Captain
putting
Dick.
everybody's business out on the phone.
Yo.
All y'all cheating on y'all wives. Y'all don't want to talk about it until we get to this funeral. And Uncle Ben was sucking. What?
What?
Ah!
Yeah, it was me, Lord, take me.
Just screaming, what's up, Scott? Man.
Yo, I be like, stop. That's why I be trying to tell you. Every time you see a Hennessy commercial,
Hey, faithful,
Yeah.
no, Hennessy is not a sponsor of this.
No,
show.
yeah, no. It is not.
We looking for sponsors
But we
for
are
soda
looking for
drinking.
sponsors.
look,
I'm
Hennessy
just saying.
currently is not a sponsor.
Right.
But black folks know.
Listen.
And the funny part, I've seen people black brothers come to the funeral with Hennessy.
Mm-hmm.
Like they pre-game
They come
a
with the
funeral.
Yeah.
How you pre-game
Yeah,
a
so
funeral?
it's like the Hennessy cousins versus the E and J cousins.
Oh man.
Yeah.
See, I can't testify on E.
Yo, listen, it's up there. With, it's in the realm with
Hennessy and E and J. Listen,
Yeah.
Hennessy and E and J is like Thunderbird and Ingbane. Like,
What's up, Adam? No. Hennessy is not a sponsor. Hennessy is not a sponsor.
For the record, we do not have any rights to Hennessy, nor is any of it represented here.
Yeah, it's definitely not
Now,
represented.
if y'all want to sponsor us,
Send
Listen,
bottles this way.
somebody-
The white Hennessy. We want the white Hennessy.
Speed Rock will drink all white, clear Hennessy.
Now, see, this is what I'm talking about.
That's
You see what Jen said? She said, I got a few emails out for sponsors for you. See,
Oh,
come
I love
on.
you, Jen.
Come on, family.
That's what I'm talking about.
This is what I'm talking about. Now, if anybody want to find any sorors, want to reach out to the soror that owns Uncle Nearest.
Over there's, oh yeah.
Yeah, listen.
Here at Firebase Berkeley,
We do have Uncle Nearest.
Uncle Nearest is very well represented, just not at the table currently.
It is. Oh,
But,
no, that's personal.
that's-
Okay, my bad.
But,
That's personal thing.
There's a saying that I heard and I saw and I thought was the coolest. Show love to the people who speak positively in rooms you are not in.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah,
And-
absolutely.
And while he's here, although I do shout him out often, I like to give a shout out to my boy Adam Fink over on Think About It. Please like, follow, share on his YouTube channel and all the platforms. Adam, go ahead and drop your share all your platforms, please. Share it in the chat. Yeah. What we revisiting? Oh, we revisiting?
Listen, I like this so far. And then I put a splash of green tea.
So
in it.
for those of you just joining us, the question that I ask is, do other cultures have funeral and death drama when somebody passes? That here you know, here they come. They always got something to say.
Oh, shit.
They want to perform. The spotlight is on them. I need to know. I know how black people do.
For a small
Like,
fee, I will show up at your funeral dress
listen, because
and hang out.
shout out to Legends Executive Protection, headed up by your boy here, Horny Tone. He will do security at a funeral. We've done it.
Listen, because
For
sometimes
all your security needs, seriously.
sometimes you don't want somebody at your funeral.
Right. Like we
Your personal funeral.
Like we did have to.
I will personally
We were
escort
at a
them.
funeral, end up having to be security for the funeral because somebody showed up that wasn't supposed to show
Good.
up.
I want to pollute my drink.
Yeah.
I saved it. I saved
And
it.
this is why Steve has a sippy cup tonight. Hold up the sippy cup,
DJ Speed Rock is rocking out tonight with
Steve. The sippy cup
With the sippy cup.
with the pineapples on it.
Pineapple.
The official sippy cup.
Smoking ass.
Smoking ass.
No, I was smoking ass. Fuck that. Fuck you for saying that.
Oh gosh.
This
Yo.
shit be fun.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
my birthday week.
Yo, look, it's Gemini.
Shout out to
season,
everybody in Myrtle. Fuck all
Yo.
y'all right now.
Yo,
If you're
shout
a
out
Myrtle people
to Black
listening to
Bike
us,
Week.
Black Bike Week.
Black white man.
The reverse of White Bike Week.
You know what? I can't.
Yo, somebody done let off a gun down there already. I'm like,
Oh,
Listen,
Listen, shout out to all the riders. Please be safe out there.
that
yo,
part.
everybody in this room has spent some time on a bike. And I miss mine. I miss being around.
We gonna get them on 2 wheels,
Man, listen, there's something about getting a blast down the freeway to clear your mind. I ain't talking about breaking no laws, running from no cops. I ain't talking about no street shut down. I'm talking about just
real rider shit.
a man, a machine, some freeway, and a little throttle.
A little lean.
Yeah.
Just to clear your head. To y'all non-riders,
Fuck out of here.
you probably watch Top Gun. That's as close to Top Gun you can get if you black with a bike. They've never been in the military. There's
Yeah,
something
right.
about being on 2 wheels and nothing be around you but that machine and time.
You know what? I think that's a good segue. That's a good topic right there. Listen, I need you guys to drop, what is your Zen
What do you
activity? What do you do to recalibrate your mind, your soul, your spirit? Go ahead and drop that in the comments or call in 267-403-8086. What do you do to bring balance? Only talk about what you can legally talk about.
Yeah. No,
Just in case this
yourself.
this is not First
We
48.
live in a different administration.
Although we would accept a sponsorship from First 48.
Yeah.
Because y'all haven't done one in Philly. But what do you do to recalibrate, to bring Zen back to your life?
Maybe it's a drive through your neighborhood or down the freeway with your music loud, windows down, wind blowing through your weed.
You know what?
Wait.
I can't.
Too much.
Too much.
No, it ain't. Went through them tracks. You got more
No,
tracks
because
in
this is how we get on
Nah.
topic. That's a good.
Nah,
Look,
yeah,
say that for later.
We
You talking about-
on topic. I'm
Right,
just
we're
saying.
topic. For one reason, you got more tracks in your head than the Conrail.
First of
train.
all,
But
yeah.
you still-
I'm about to say,
If it ain't a
scout
small-
screaming for freedom.
If there's a
Freedom.
small breeze every time you blink, they too big.
Right.
And ladies, respectfully, because we're not going to get off topic. But EO said we're.
You got the
But
Queen
I
Latifah breeze.
gotta say it. I gotta say it. There is no
Set it
man.
off, Jones.
There is no man turning you down
Oh,
or picking
gosh.
you up because your eyelashes are big enough.
I can't. What is Zen? How do you decompress from full out adulting?
My Zen moment is being at a club when someone talks just enough shit to make me go deal.
That did used to be. Susie says she screams at the top of her lungs in the car.
So okay, time out. So I like that.
Yeah.
that. So let's run with that for a minute. When you scream, what you screaming about? I mean, you just screaming for the sake of screaming?
I mean, we talking about a primal scream. We talking about
You screaming a song?
cuss words. We talking about what we doing?
Somebody that did you dirty?
Like
And for
Tacos.
for $9.95, we handle all people dirty.
I can't.
We will leave you at your funeral with security.
Yo.
You too.
Yo,
Can you
if
get a
you
smoking ass
listen,
funeral?
you can hire your boy over here to show up dressed as the Grim Reaper and just stand.
I would stand by your coffin, dressed as the Grim Reaper, playing Highway to Hell, and taking donations.
And taking donations, pointing at people.
And if you give me a list, I will call them out at your funeral
No, you're fucking.
and put them on blast for the dirt they did to you while you was alive. So they gotta leave that funeral under duress.
Oh my
You in the
god.
back, you still owe that brother $438. We need you to put that in a sippy cup.
Smeetos the brand said, I listened to Bam Bam by Sister Nancy. Her voice is calming. I'm gonna have to check that out.
Bam, bam.
Yeah.
You don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm illiterate to the bam.
No. Here you go. It's the Murder She Wrote beat.
Oh,
Nobody
okay.
know after that.
I am still illiterate because I never watched it.
Hey.
We do not own the rights to this song, and I do not know this song.
Gemini season.
You heard what you said.
Alright, okay, you know.
Okay.
Yo, so the fact that y'all over here breaking off the songs I have never heard.
If I never heard about Maxie, she gonna say, I don't know, but murder.
I thought y'all was talking about the show.
I knew it too. I was waiting for it.
I thought y'all was talking about the show. I didn't know. I really thought y'all was talking about the show. I've never watched the episode.
Yeah, Adam, Queen did eat that up. Absolutely.
I truly thought y'all was talking about the show.
Oh my goodness.
My bad.
I love it.
My apologies.
So what do you do? Susie said, I need you to be just like that for this Sunday as my neighbor is moving out. Yo, listen. You know what? We gonna order it.
I can do
We
it.
gonna order it. Nigga, we gonna have a sickle.
I got it.
Yeah, you did used to have them.
Right?
Yeah.
Because I'm faking my first funerals. I just want to see if it's going to show up.
You know what? I can't. Like that episode of Good Times, Nate.
I want to practice funeral because I want to hear what shit going to be said. So I can respond appropriately.
I cannot. What do y'all do? What else do you do?
What don't you do?
Oh, yeah, no, listen. Susie screams. Adam, what do you do?
Yo, it's funny. I'm not hearing anybody say drink, fuck, smoke, or fight.
You know, maybe those are, well, not everybody has that,
That don't really bring sin.
I think it's sinful.
I think that helps you get it out.
Take an edge off.
But yeah, that's to get you
But
take
like
the edge
really,
off. But what's going to have you like this?
You know, like, I
That
think,
was always fighting for me.
I was going to say for you, yeah. So, fighting, the gym. Now, between fighting, the gym, and motorcycle ride, what's the most zen?
That's not fair.
Or does it depend on what? Because there's levels to decompressing.
So here's the problem for me, and I may think I can speak for some veterans, maybe some law enforcement.
Okay.
I think there's something very special about
Just Call of Duty.
I think it's something very special when we're leaving after the mission is done.
Right.
It's that moment when it's all done, you replay it in your head.
Right.
And for me, it's like, man.
I enjoyed those moments with you after. Yeah.
The after moment.
Right.
The sitting at the bar or
once a day is done.
And now you're talking about how the night played out,
right.
The fight that almost happened or didn't happen.
Right, and everybody's perspective.
And everybody's perspective when they saw it, I thought that was very relaxing.
Yes, yeah, I missed that.
I also think what's not fair is, it's something, with that being said, it was also something about 2 o'clock, 2:30 in the morning.
Right.
The club's closed.
Mm-hmm.
I watched my team get in their vehicles and go their different directions.
Okay. And you sat there for a moment?
I remember sitting on my bike, looking at the club, seeing how that night played out.
Right.
And then starting that bike off and then pulling off.
Initial,
and that first second,
yeah!
third gear before you get off of and you kind of listen to the
we are getting him back on 2 wheels. Yes.
And it's something about the moment you get on 95, if you're from Philly.
That open freeway.
And then that entrance ray, when you really get on it.
You got to crack it.
And you really crack it open and you're flying through the gears.
I used to love being on the back of the bike with you when that moment happened.
And it's that moment, and especially if you had your helmet on and you were in deep thought, you heard all your thoughts.
Right.
And in that moment where you're hearing your thoughts, and the funnest, I think the realest thing about a motorcycle is, you really can't fake being a part of it.
Right. You have to be one.
If you're not, you can't ride a motorcycle mentally detached to that bike. Like a car, you can get home in auto drive.
Yes.
Like you can put it in gear,
and
step on the gas. Right. Your mind can wander as long as your peripherals working.
Right.
You can kind of cruise home.
Right.
But on a bike, for that moment, because your feet are shifting gears, controlling brakes, one hand is controlling throttle,
Right.
The other one's work and break.
Mm.
You know, your brain, and through all the chaos of making that machine work,
Right.
you're truly a part of the machine.
Yeah.
Because that machine can't do it without you.
Right.
And you can't do it without the machine.
Right.
Where if you fuck up in a car, it buys you time to clear up.
Right.
When you fuck up on a bike, it's instantaneous.
Right.
You're upright, and then you just
And
watch
you're
this
not.
shit slide by.
Right.
And it's something about the moment you get off of that exit, your brain is clear.
Mm.
By the time you pull up to your house,
Right.
take that helmet off,
Yep.
whatever's in that house is in the house. That bike is now sitting there, you can hear the exhaust pipe cool off,
Yeah.
it's clicking and ticking a little bit.
Yeah.
You can hear the motorcycle start to relax.
Yes.
And you kind of look back at the machine as you walk in the crib going, thanks.
Yeah.
And there's peace.
Right.
Now, for y'all that don't ride, there's a certain thing about a car. If you're playing your music
Yes.
with the window down,
Yes.
it's one of those cool nights with a breeze, but it's not cool nor hot.
You know, it's funny. There was a point before I got laid off years back when I got really upset. I would jump in my car and just drive. Because my grandmother always said, "Listen, as long as you got a full tank of gas, don't be scared about getting lost." And I would just get in my car and go. Sometimes I end up in Atlantic City, you know, just to smell the ocean air, or just go. It could be 5 miles, it could be 50 miles, and then by the time I got back, I was good, blasting music the whole time. And
Puts the world in perspective.
it does.
Just for a minute.
And you know, and you have to have something. You have to have something. If you haven't identified something to put you in Zen, by the time you're 30, you're gonna have a hard time.
And religion don't do it.
And the thing is, look,
And that's not a hold on,
look,
that's not a,
it
that's
could.
not a, no. I mean, clearly, it's not a diss on church.
Mm-hmm.
no,
I
but
think there's a moment
when
between-
you say religion, are you meaning going to the physical building? Because sometimes it's just the worship part.
Well, I guess what I mean by that is
Alone.
I think,
And I have that too. So
I think the problem, not the problem, but you know what? Let me not speak for everyone. I can't,
you can.
and I'm a different kind of dude.
Yo, Udon is in. Udon is in.
Yo,
This about to be fun.
I think church is one thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think for me,
But I'm talking about the
the Zen
by
part
yourself
of me,
part, right?
can't happen in church because you got a preacher preaching.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about. That's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about that part.
I think the deep part of Zen has to happen in a moment in which you allow yourself to hear yourself speak,
Right.
and then you gotta remove the bullshit version of you.
Okay,
You
yeah.
have to really say to yourself.
But this is why you gotta be by yourself.
But
Right.
there's people who are by themselves who still bullshit themselves.
Right.
So
Right.
they're in their own thoughts and they're still giving themselves
You're still
the
holding
bullshit.
back. Right.
Instead of saying, hey, you know what? I've been fucking up.
Right.
You know what? I should have handled this moment better. I could be a better person.
Right.
Those moments is Zen. Zen is when you don't lie to yourself anymore.
Right.
People,
Right.
the problem is, there are people lying to themselves while they're by themselves.
Right. Oh yeah. And you
Yeah,
can't.
Sam, I'm beautiful. No, you're not.
Listen.
Yo, it's people who are alone in their room in front of a mirror and
Right.
still telling themselves shit ain't their fault.
Right.
Instead of
Right.
being in a Zen moment of going,
So you know what?
I fucked up.
Tone has a saying that I absolutely love. And he said it to me. I've heard him say it to other people. Say, you can lie to me, but don't lie to yourself.
And I say that to myself.
You can lie to other people. Do not lie to yourself.
I think the hard part about life is I think a lot of people don't have a real friend that they're telling the truth to. They say they got friends. They say they got trusted friends.
Right.
But they're not truthful to them trusted friends. And as they get older and closer to the end, their friends that they have not been honest with
Right.
tell them, I always knew.
Right.
You didn't, it wasn't, we always knew.
Right. We was just waiting for you.
We was waiting for you to come to the Zen moment. Because the true friends already realize the lies you're telling yourself.
Right.
No, if you're a man who's always been an alpha male, at some point you gotta look in the mirror and go, you're not a young alpha anymore. You're still, you may still be alpha-ish, but you ain't you at 25. You ain't you at 35. And until a man looks in the mirror and goes, I'm still formidable. And I think sometimes that's a joke part about manhood. You want to think that you're still the dude you was 25, 20. You're not realizing that you're an older lion. You're still formidable.
Jen says, but then some people are afraid of that truth that is eating them. But see, there's the problem.
But it's eating you. Why?
It's eating you
because it's a lie.
Right.
Because once you look at the truth for what it is, it doesn't eat you anymore.
And don't forget, a lie is either direct or by omission. So sometimes it's even what you are leaving out. It's this. It'll have the same effect on you. It'll have the same effect. And until you get to the point where you can say, you know what, even if it's to nobody else, but to you, like, you know what, this is my bullshit right here.
I got something else. That's good shit.
This is my bullshit, and this is what it has affected in my life. And until you take accountability for that, it'll keep eating at you, and it'll keep nagging at you, and then you'll look up one day and be like, what happened? All you had to do was be truthful with yourself.
Truthful with yourself. Now,
You can't handle the truth.
yo, I swear to God,
You want the truth?
I believe wholeheartedly there are people who look themselves in the mirror and tell themselves they can't handle the truth to themselves. They're openly saying, yo, I don't want to hear that. To themselves.
But you know what? And if that's the case, here's what you have to do. Don't complain about the bullshit. Don't complain about you not having X, Y, and Z, or only getting so far, because until you recognize the bullshit, you're gonna stay locked in your own chains.
And
you got the key.
But that's the definition of hell.
The key.
Your hell is really not Satan putting you in a cage.
It's you.
It's you not allowing yourself to leave that cage. It's your internal guilt, trials, tribulations, bullshit of that sort.
Right. So along those lines, bear with me. Get your giggle on, but it's funny. I don't know if any of you have ever seen The Devil in Mrs. Jones. Check out that throwback movie.
You can see that on PBS.
You cannot. You cannot see that on PBS.
You can see that on PBS.
Crackle.
The Count and the Grouch.
You cannot.
No.
You cannot. No.
They do the audio book on NPR.
And sometimes you may find that exact same movie shown on Behind the Cracked Door.
Yeah, what? I can't. Wrong door. Unless you go behind the green door, that's a throwback.
Yo,
they both throwbacks.
Is anybody out there still holding on to some VHS porn they don't want to mention?
Not Debbie Does Dallas.
Debbie
I
does
can't
Dallas,
stand y'all.
and in the last 30 years, Debbie is the only person doing Dallas. Because Jerry ain't giving up none to nobody else.
Yo, boo.
Shout out to Jerry Jones. Would you please move on to the next life so my Cowboys
The
can have a
upper
shot?
room.
If you feel as though you need to cross, it's a good time before the season starts.
So,
Not that I'm a Cowboy fan.
What else we got? What else we got? Udon.
Yes.
Udon.
I got his 6X Reggie White jersey.
Not the 6X.
I got his 6X Reggie White jersey in the mail now.
If you got I'm waiting for my
So what's that for? Both of us?
Yeah, y'all both of you bosom buddies.
We're brothers.
Wherever we ever singing ever color.
I don't know.
Give us a
high five.
I get left out of more shit. Damn, I'm on the show and nobody. That's how you know it's unscripted. I don't know shit about that song either.
Shout out to the Wayans brothers. It was
Always.
a show.
Shout out to the Wayans family.
Yeah, like
Yes.
for real.
Absolutely.
That's right there.
The
That's how you
Wayans
build.
family.
That's
Yeah,
how you build.
that's how you build.
All right, so fuckers.
Meanwhile, back at the
no,
ranch.
right? So fuckers.
Yeah.
who don't know or who not mention your Zen moment.
Yeah,
My question is
Udon.
Udon has many Zen moments.
And the thing is, and I know what his absolute Zen happy place is, and he has said nothing. And I'm calling you out.
I know nothing, and I know him personally. And some would say we're almost brother-like. And I have nothing to do with my brothers because I have a brother that I have nothing brother-like with. We're the most unbrotherly brothers I've ever seen.
Yo.
I want to fuck shit up. He don't.
He lied about it, though.
Yo.
Oh.
No.
Oh, okay.
Wait, who said this? Who not said this? What you think just because they picked up George Pickens Jr., a crash out, you think they got a competitive
First of all,
team?
let me put Dak on blast for the comment that he made towards Jalen Hurts talking about it was luck. Are you serious?
Hold up.
Are you serious, Dakota? Dakota?
Hold up. Let me light this Cohiba.
Dakota Prescott?
So let me start this right.
Yeah, you think Dakota Prescott against your face?
We got a all mean green team Eagle fan in here.
Damn straight.
Yo, and I've been a Cowboy fan for some time. Mm-hmm. Let me be very clear.
And I have been both.
Let me be very clear.
I don't like your decision.
Yo, Dak, shut up. Nobody wants to hear from you until you get to a playoff game without looking like we behind.
Listen.
Let me finish.
Let him cook.
I am never been, nor do I believe you are a top 10 quarterback. I think you're BS.
Say that shit with your feelings.
When a game is on the line, you are checked out. I have never seen a quarterback in the first quarter be down by 7 and already looking on to who we playing next. Because you can't come up with a play. If you ain't got a running back, an all-star front line, an all-star wide receiver core, you trash. With the best of everything around you, you slightly average. Look, I'm a Cowboy fan. Jalen Hurts.
Yo,
that brother got the smooth demeanor of a bomb disposal unit.
Yo,
the world is falling apart. That brother ain't sweating. Down by 10, no sweat.
No sweat.
Down on the line, people talking shit about him. Same dude.
Dialed in.
Press conference, you don't see him angry, mad. He already said, look, I made some mistakes. We're going to go out and play better. We got a plan. Wide receiver pissed. Chill out. I'm going to take care of you. Wide receiver. Got you. Running back. I'm going to take care of you. That was before Barkley showed up.
Right.
That's a whole nother.
The brother was always down in. And this is coming from a Cowboy fan. Jalen made me an Eagle fan by accident.
Yo, class.
The brother got
focus.
Yo, there's nothing about the brother that say he's stressed out.
And his agent is my sorority sister. Yo, shout out to that deal, sis.
Dak, you literally you was only good because Tony Romo was speaking in your jaw on your rookie day. That's it. He wasn't in your helmet, you wouldn't have been nothing. You ain't been shit since Ezekiel took his bread and stopped running. They got you wide.
Smith said the Ravens is going to take it this year.
Yo, listen, anybody going to take it. It ain't going to be Dak.
It ain't going to be Dak. You know who he is taking? Jerry's nuts in his mouth.
Yo, and this is coming from Cowboy Central. Let me be clear. Go ahead and take your little busted ankles and move on. I want to see somebody else be quarterback but you. I'm so done with you. Bro, I ain't never seen more games where I've already said, we already deer in the headlights already.
Yeah, deer in headlights.
We 3 minutes in the game. How you can't do interception king and you miss games.
All you had to do was keep your mouth
shut. I don't want to hear you say another word
mouth
until you make it through
on Jay.
Until you get us to the actual game. Just sit down and act like Jalen and keep your mouth shut and perform. And Jerry, nobody wants to see your interview.
Yo.
Please be an owner and sit up in the box and be quiet. Until you see us at the Super Bowl winning, shut up.
Shut up.
I have never been a bigger Eagles fan for no reason than the fact that the owner writes a check. He keeps his mouth shut until the game is won. Quarterback, smooth. No sweat on his brow. Lose a game, sound just as good as when you win a game. First season, first game, no sweat. Third game, no sweat. We down, they down by whatever. They don't care. Super Bowl, brother was still smooth. And he won it all. He just wanted to smoke a blunt, sit on the floor, take it all in.
Cigar. He was smoking a
cigar.
Cigar.
He was not smoking a blunt.
A fine cigar he probably was smoking. But whatever it was, guess what? He won the Super Bowl. And he hadn't been a head quarterback as you. We got 8 years of watching you do absolutely nothing.
Did shit.
And
You did nothing.
And got paid, took more money. What you should have done was take less money and put the pieces around your dumb ass.
Hey, stupid.
Hey, yo.
Hey, you guys.
Cowboys Nation, you stupid. Please, Dak, have a heart attack. Please, I'm so out.
I don't want to speak death over nobody.
Look,
recover though. Recover. Just
as a
I'm so tired
heart
every
attack
time.
victim.
Every year you don't perform, somebody want to talk about your mental health. The fans have a mental health problem. We keep hoping you decide to play like you did your rookie year.
It's been 30 years.
Wait.
And I don't
Dak Prescott is the reason that Hisense, Hitachi, and Samsung stay in business because all the goddamn fans break their goddamn TV at the end of the season. That's why these TV companies are still in business.
Absolutely.
We watch you get jump yards on teams you should have beat, and then come first in playoffs, you bum out. And what quarterback is sitting on the side saying we suck? You the only.
We got you on tape.
You the number one
I'm sorry.
quarterback.
I need to get Tone back in the Zen place. I need to get Tone back in the Zen place.
Yo, you got me buying a Reggie White jersey.
Yo, that's.
I'm so cowboyed out.
Yo, do you understand how big that is for him? Like this,
I'm only rocking this cowboy jersey right now because it fit.
It fit.
The moment my jersey shut, I'm listen. And don't all of a sudden this year think you're gonna show up.
Oh man, Adam asked us, would we take a Dak Prescott sponsorship? I gotta wait. The check he gotta come in cash.
No, I already got erectile dysfunction. I need no more help. Fuck you mean?
The problem is, if
I'll take the sponsor. We still gonna talk this shit.
We're not gonna make the playoffs.
Oh man.
He gonna probably blow his Achilles out just talking about the show.
Yo, just talking. I get.
That brother get injured on the plane ride to the game.
Oh man, not on.
You gonna talk about gelling? That brother ain't been nothing but a professional. And even when he wasn't winning, he was still confident.
Even when people talk they crap on him. Oh, he's not smart. He's not a leader. He's not this.
He didn't blame the fans. He didn't blame them.
He didn't say no bitch shit. You ain't got him on tape saying no bitch shit. We got you on tape, Dakota, saying
Dakota.
Not only did you say we suck, all of a sudden you mysteriously was injured and couldn't play the rest of the season.
Mysterious.
After you got caught saying shit.
Yeah.
Right. And you took a $250 million pay. You are the biggest fraud since 47.
At the very minimum.
You are the biggest fraud since 47.
Yet to see you on the sidelines.
Lamar earned that money. Jalen earned that money.
What?
You suck.
You sir.
You milked Jerry's balls, and all he did say, Dakota, dive, shit, you ain't got shit.
All right, we're going to get off.
Back to Zen. I need to go to Zen.
We need to go back to Zen.
Super Bowl champions. Super Bowl champions.
Listen, Jerry can buy out Smoking Ash. Let's go.
Yo, Jerry can't buy Smoking Ash. Look, Jerry.
Yes, he can. No. Yes, he can. He can buy Smoking Ash, and then it's going to be smoking assholes. So you.
Because if Jerry's gonna smoke an ass, he's gonna be here every game talking about. Why is it that we can talk to Jerry before we talk to the quarterback? Hey Jerry, put on a uniform.
Oh gosh.
Because you should. I don't even remember seeing Jeffrey Lurie to the Super Bowl.
Yo, Jeff played his position.
Jeff came out, showed his team love at the end of the season. He wasn't doing interviews the whole.
Wow. Udon said the biggest fraud since Brett Favre. Woo!
Since this welfare case in Louisiana? Oh, we ain't gonna talk about that.
Somehow, Smoking Ash became that we don't like Dallas Cowboys and we are Dallas Cowboys. So listen.
Oh gosh.
To everybody on the Cowboy fan, on the Cowboy team, would y'all please do me a favor? CD, we know you the only dude out there catching the ball. We know it's all on you. But we know you can't catch what don't show up on time.
Right? Yeah. Bing.
Like a train. He always late.
Bong.
Shout out to number 11, Micah. If you could just podcast a little bit less.
Or the wannabe Eagle.
And take them down. Hey, listen, no disrespect.
Yeah.
Micah, if you go to the Eagles, you would make my transition so much easier.
Here's my problem, though. Here's my problem. With so much attention that Micah's been getting, basically he back and forth with wanting to be an Eagle versus talking shit about the Eagles. If he came to Philadelphia, I think he would be the Trojan horse that fucks up the Eagles' momentum. That will fuck up the Eagles' Zen. Since we're going back to Zen,
Michael,
that will fuck up the whole
Michael,
Zen.
Please play with Dallas.
Yeah. Stay with Dallas. Stay a loser.
If you could do anything possible to shore this team up, I'd appreciate it. But this will be my official last year wearing a Cowboy jersey.
Ooh.
And I will say this very honestly, it will be all because of that.
Dak.
I watched quarterbacks that weren't great on Dallas. I go back to those Quincy Carter days.
That shit crack.
But you know, even with Quincy Carter, at least your brother looks like he was trying hard to save the day. Tony Romo,
Tony Romo.
You can talk all the stats you want, but Tony made you believe every now and then he could pull it off.
Right.
It was always that one play that Tony made you believe.
He never looked hopeless.
Tony Romo never looked
in the show we call Smoking Dak.
Yo, for real.
We gonna
highlight reels, people burning.
All right, look. So now that we've gotten
I'm sorry, Susie. Zen.
Yeah, we got back to Zen.
That's what I said. That's a
See, my Zen moment, I wake
Super
up
Bowl champion.
and I pull out the VHS tape and I watch the Super Bowls of the past.
You need a tetanus shot to watch that shit.
Okay, so you know, it was funny. I had to ask the question, so I need to know. So who out there is holding on to their VHS porn?
Who? Stu still has.
Wait, how did we get back on the porn from like 2 weeks ago?
We was on porn 2 weeks ago?
Yes, like motherfucker.
Yeah.
Smoke.
Listen, we're grown. Listen, let's get this out the way.
A lot of porn in this.
Let's get this out the way.
My aunt had a really big collection.
Look,
let's
get this out the way. We talk about everything. We are well past 40. Some of us are past 50.
Some of us almost 45.
First of all, 44, double four is coming up. Let's go.
45.
That's it?
44.
Shut your young ass up.
44.
I'll be doing great at 48.
I got boots older than you.
Damn.
Not anymore.
Got my
Boots on the ground.
Where the fans at?
It'll take me 20 years to learn that dance.
No, it won't. It'll take you 5 minutes. It's really easy.
You know how long it took me to learn the electric slide?
No, I understand it, but even with my one-legged ass, I can show you the dance and you'll take over.
No, she's not getting warmed up. She's on her cool out phase.
Listen, I am just getting warmed up. Look.
Yo, no, there's no warming.
Why you got the heat on the ground?
This is microwave warm.
She's feeling hot.
You know, that's when it's hot, when the bread start getting hard for no reason.
Shit.
That kind of microwave.
Adam said 44 is the new 24, but yeah, my knees didn't get the memo yet.
Yeah, them 44-year-old need 64. She need icy hot and motherfucking ice.
Yo, shout out to Icy Hot.
Control.
If you need a sponsor,
Voltaire, where you at? Tiger Bomb, where you at?
Tiger Bomb.
Where you at?
Biofreeze.
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 Where you at?
Where you at?
Where you at?
We talk about it because we live it.
And a shot of whiskey.
Wait, how they say in the commercial? We're not paid actors. These are actual.
Right, these are actual testimonies.
All of them. They were.
And don't make a mistake.
Shout out to Osseo Biflex.
Yo, the Osseo
trying to leave up my knees, keep my knees loose.
Yo, shout out to the turmeric.
Turmeric. Shout out to
turmeric with a shot of black pepper and some cayenne pepper.
Let's get the Icy Hot sponsorship. Let's go.
Icy Hot. When it's icy and it's hot, and you actually put it on your balls.
Wait,
ooh, not the Lucas. Y'all remember the movie? Y'all remember the movie Lucas when they got my man? They got my man in the balls with the orange muscle stuff. My man had to go sit on the water fountain. Woo! Who? Yeah.
No.
Y'all don't know the movie Lucas from the 80s?
The white
The one in the court? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The football team?
Yeah, I ain't seen that shit.
Well, you was in the,
I don't remember the 80s.
Yeah.
It was all a blur.
Sad times. It was all a dream.
It was a bad dream.
Read Word of Magazine.
80s for me was...
Seriously, like
Class 89, Cardinal Doherty was great for that 4 years, and then I got this 2-year blank spot where shit was just moving so fast.
And then you were in the Army.
Deployment.
Yeah. Right over!
Yo.
Yeah.
It's funny how what you forget about the military,
right?
But then you remember the fun shit.
Yeah.
And then in the wee hours of the night, you might have some of the not good moments.
Right.
And to my veterans out there who know something about the hours between 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning to about 4. You start going through. You catch moments.
Yeah, before the sun comes up.
You find yourself on patrol for no reason or fire watching.
Tony probably sit up in the bed like this.
Man, what do you mean?
Charlie got us surrounded.
Yo, it wasn't Charlie for us, but it was definitely me going on patrol around the house. I check all the doors, all the windows, make sure the kid and wife is asleep. I go check the basement and walk the yard.
But see, that's what. See, right there. I'm sure your grandfather did the same thing.
Yo, and with that said, my grandfather, Ali Khan, he never served in active duty or any form of military, but the man was very deep about making sure the house was safe while we were all asleep.
That's a normal man.
I was
that's authentic.
Shout out to real man shit.
I don't think men do that now. I think young boys don't check their perimeter.
But but has anybody taught them to tell them to do that?
That shit should be
and that's the old heads, I guess.
Right.
And I was blessed to have an old head.
Yeah, they drugged. The problem is they drugged all the old heads after you. That's why they don't have it, because they was all drug addicts and or get shot up or dead or in jail.
Shout out to drug addicts.
Yeah, but real stuff. And the thing is, because that happened, they also shut out any wisdom. They couldn't filter out the wisdom from the bullshit.
Right.
So they stopped listening to them completely.
Absolutely.
Not realizing that, hey, that old head, even though he may have been a heroin addict, there was still jewels that you could have got from him if you just listened.
Not these YNs. They don't know shit about shit.
I think you know what? I can't even argue.
What's the movie? Not the movie. The show, the series we used to watch in Baltimore.
The Wire.
The Wire.
Yep.
The Wire.
I've never seen The Wire.
You have.
I've only seen the snippets on Facebook.
Okay, yeah.
I've never
watched all of them.
Well, all it did was promulgate the whole, you know what I mean?
I've watched every episode of Airwolf. I've seen every episode of the A-Team.
And the Unit.
Mm-hmm. I've never seen The Wire.
You just put the 80s on blast.
Yo, 80s.
Listen.
Let's go.
You want a Zen moment? You want a true Zen moment? Sit down and watch an episode of anything from the 80s.
Yo, go on.
And that is so Zen, because then you remember something that's silly.
Yeah,
if you get on
you can watch
a Knight Rider, a Matt Dillon, a Rockford Files, a Quincy,
Cagney and Lacey,
Heart
to Heart,
Magnum PI, the original Magnum PI,
freaking
if you watch
MacGyver,
the original, not the cornball,
the original MacGyver, when Tom Selleck was out there,
with
the hairy chest and Hawaiian shirt,
MASH with the four. Everybody, what was the call letters in MASH? With the 4077? Yes. Shout out Susie for that one.
It's funny.
Oh, man.
If you watch any of the 80s shows, they were touching on topics that we still touching on right now.
Right.
What a time to be alive.
It's funny because you got a president talking about no transgenders in the military, But if you looked at MASH,
oh snap!
that brother walked around in a dress the whole show.
time.
All because he wanted to get sent home early. Not because he was gay.
He was trying to get
discharged. So his whole time they showed him on the show, he was just trying to get sent home.
That's crazy.
And he wasn't even gay.
That's crazy.
Then you got a president kicking out guys who want to serve because they're gay. But they're not gay on duty.
I want to shit.
Yeah.
Pow, pow.
Now, listen, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to speak from the true heart.
I'm not.
99.9% of my life, I was homophobic. Gay people got on my nerves. And stupidly enough, not the women.
No. Very specific type of
I didn't have a problem
gay male.
I didn't have a problem.
Right.
I didn't have a problem with the butchers. I didn't have any with the noun stuff.
And you know what? Shout out, like he said, he was, and that is one of the things that, as his friend, I'm very proud to see the growth in him in that area, and the people in our circle that allowed
let me be very
to
clear.
be able to ask, candid questions and get insight.
It was
like
3 Pacific ladies. I'm not gonna put their name on blast. But those 3 Pacific ladies advised me, and one particular one I'm gonna say her name because she's become
such a G.
She was my first initial understanding of things I did not understand. So shout out to Donna, who is the sister I wish I always had.
I got one.
She allowed me to ask questions that I knew that would be uncomfortable questions. But she knew for me to grow, she had to let me ask and explain. And since the way her relationship is, and I asked questions, and once she explained to me that being in her relationship versus being in a straight relationship, it's the same bullshit. Right. If you got to play the male role because you're the man and she's the male equivalent in hers, you dealing with the same shit. That don't mean your partner's fucked up. It's just that the viewpoint was no different.
Right.
When she told me about what she was going and handling and how she was getting through it, it made me realize, okay, so you're trying to tell me you're going through the same shit? So like women go through the same shit.
Right, same shit.
It's the same shit.
Same shit.
They deal with everything.
And you know what else was a really now, I mean, I've had family members, friends in college. I was part of the Gay Straight Alliance. We had a lot of candid conversations.
Hold it. That's a Gay Straight Alliance?
Oh yeah, every campus, for the most part, all the schools that I knew had a Gay Straight Alliance, and we had very candid conversations. We were able to ask, questions, and sometimes conversations got heated. But when we walked away from those conversations, everybody learned a lot. And what I thought was very interesting was in that community that there are still there are levels of discrimination even within that community. Like you can hear somebody say, "Oh, well, we don't like them either. We don't like X, Y, and Z," and that was very enlightening. Like, oh snap! So and it made me realize it's no difference between if somebody on the outside looks that's not black looks at black people's all the same. And when I say black people, I mean across the diaspora, whether they're African, Jamaican, African American. If you're an outsider and you don't know the cultural nuances, you'll look at us and say, "Oh, all the same." But on the inside, we're like, no, because you can't compare an American black person to somebody that's from Jamaica. You can't compare somebody from Jamaica to somebody that's from a country in Africa, and every country in Africa has their different cultural nuances. So it was very insightful to hear that it's the same in the LGBT community, that there are even things within the community.
And we apologize if we didn't add your name to the alphabet.
Like I said.
Well, you said ABT.
I said LGBTQ community.
Ain't that like 8?
Look now.
If you're sure her,
Sure.
Hey.
Hey.
Be careful.
Well, I'm trying to figure it out.
Hey.
Huh?
Well, what's A?
I'm talking. I said, hey.
Oh, is that another one?
I'm cool with the
If
letter.
you with the hate community,
You know what?
Yeah.
You are an absolute fool.
He's an LGBT.
Listen.
Liquor,
Hey!
beer, and titties.
Listen.
Yo!
The LGBT.
I don't like to
liquor, guns, beer, and titties.
represent.
I cannot.
So
listen. So I'm gonna step off for. I'm gonna step off for a second.
Yo,
I'm gonna leave these two unsupervised. Y'all will tell me what is going on
if you
when I come
find
back.
us unsupervised,
Oh boy.
remember
So,
that I have horns on.
I can't.
And
I can't.
I don't care. I go to work like this.
And I can give a good
And
goddamn.
listen, to people of my religion, shout out to everybody out there who's Wiccan.
I am not Wiccan.
My wife is not Wiccan,
I can't tell.
but enjoys Wiccan ways. She's Wiccan.
Oh, she's a Wiccan lover.
She's
a Wiccan
I
lover.
can't. I
Yo,
just-
she'll stroke the hell out of a Wiccan.
Wiccan.
She's a professional Wiccan.
I can't. I can't. I
But you
can't.
can.
Nah.
Next on
And you
smoke.
been doing it for quite a while now.
Listen. Welcome to Gemini season.
That part.
Yo, welcome to Aries Gemini season.
Not the Aries Gemini season.
Because every season is Aries season.
Please.
Just add your shit on to the end.
Look,
So,
Like,
everybody knows
we
that
forced the
shit
formal.
gets shut down when Geminis get started. We are the starters and the finishers.
no.
We are.
No.
We are.
We are the first of the zodiac. Everybody else is just second, baby.
Listen, I can't. Look, I
And if
can't
you hear
argue
Smoking
that.
Ash,
I can't argue that.
shout out to all y'all Aries people out there. It is Gemini season.
Listen,
and we're
but
going
you
to
know
allow
what?
them their moment in the
First of
sun.
all-
You're not gonna allow shit. We take what the fuck we want.
First of
Fuck
all,
you and the boat you came on.
First of
Which
all,
one?
there is no fire without air. So remember that shit.
You heard what
And
she
on
said.
that note,
and she gonna walk off.
I'll
And
do
she
that.
gonna do the solid walk off with
Let us
it.
be clear.
Now what?
The,
What?
the
Peep the egg,
sun
peep the egg.
has no air and yet sets everything ablaze in space. And there is no air in space. So a sun is self-burning. So there. Science.
The sun can
Here
be
on Smoking
the
Ash.
sun can be extinguished. Keep
Hey,
talking.
there are
Keep talking.
there are no Geminis in space, but there's always fire in the star.
There's no
Smoking ash.
Sounds like a challenge.
Ashy
That,
smoke.
listen, he about to get it right now. Bootleg and all. Fuck that bullshit. Everybody trying
As I
to
smoke this cohiba,
and as I sip my drink that I know somebody's spitting.
no one spits in drinks, especially if you have a sippy cup.
I'm
The
rocking my
sun is a
sippy cup.
star. This is true, but a star burns from within. It's its own cycle. It sustains itself until it burns out, and there's no oxygen in space. I learned that from PBS.
Shout out to the programs that motherfucking Linda McMahon and Trump
Yo.
is trying to cut.
Listen,
You
we're not gonna go
bastards.
political, but
We're not.
since
Fuck 'em.
EL not here,
That part.
yo, fuck him,
Fuck everybody.
fuck him,
Fuck all these fucking
fuck the
bastards.
government that does not decide that the middle class
All I want to say is that they don't
Fuck
really
the
care
government
about us.
that does not care about the lower middle class.
They don't
Fuck
care about the low
the
class,
government
middle class.
who wants to give a tax break to people who have so much fucking money that they can lose billions of dollars a day by blowing up spaceships, but don't want to feed the homeless kid on the corner. You don't like abortion rights, but don't want to sit here and take care of the child once it's here.
Once it's born. Like they keeping that girl alive.
We're not
They
going to
fucking-
slide political on this.
No, but we're going to just state facts.
We're
The
going to
fact
state
is-
some facts.
The fact is they got a girl in Georgia right now who's brain dead and keep her alive because they don't want to kill her and kill the baby. But what's going to happen when that baby born? You're going
When
to
the
force other
baby
people
gets
to take
sick.
care of it, and then y'all going to turn y'all back on it because you're already gutting the Medicaid and
listen.
Medicare system.
Let-
Y'all
let's-
some sons of bitches.
let's keep it
And I hope
100.
y'all, how Samuel L. Jackson said, and I hope y'all burn in hell.
Yo, I mean, man, shout out, but let's keep it 100. As a father of a 5-year-old, luckily I'm healthy with some skills. I can provide for my family. But there's a whole slew of people who are going through heartache, drama, trauma, financial heartache, who just need a moment for some assistance till they land on their feet. And we just watched the Republican Party decide they're going to cut all that to give a tax break to the people who, if they woke up with Oprah money, would think they were broke.
the worst part about it is that when the people who are now disenfranchised because of that shit, when they all decide to say, y'all motherfuckers can't leave where y'all at because we gonna get at you, who's gonna be responsible? Y'all bring this on yourself. Because guess what's gonna happen to them pack of rabid dogs that y'all making? They're gonna get hungry and they're gonna come after whoever got it. And y'all can't hide in your gates but for so long.
Listen, I got.
So you paid all that money to be in seclusion.
Yo, I got no love in my heart for an illegal immigrant. As long as we got homeless veterans on the street,
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
I don't want my money to go towards an illegal immigrant.
I agree
but
with
the
that.
same breath is, there are jobs out there that nobody else is going to do but them.
Ain't no white person getting in
Listen,
the fucking field.
there are no black people going back.
We ain't going to fuck
the
y'all.
plantation.
I don't know fuck what you think.
And for all the bullshit and it's not a racist statement, for all the bullshit that some of my lighter skinned people would say, these aren't jobs you want. There are no white people rushing to the fields because there are no black people rushing to the fields. And like they just showed this ad they had out for field work, $11 an hour, must work 12 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Imagine the fuck.
Who the fuck is working out in a field for $11 when you got motherfuckers that won't work $11 an hour to be a security guard in a Walmart?
In a regular job.
And that's got air conditioning, and you don't have to actively engage nobody because they don't want you to stop nobody.
And then all you got to say is, welcome to Walmart.
Welcome to Walmart. May I see your receipt?
Yeah, that part.
$11 is not enough.
Mm-mm.
Now they want you back in the field picking cotton and blueberries for $11 an hour.
No.
Listen, Americans, vote. Now, Trump talking about he think he should be able to run for 3. Let me be clear. I'm not a Harris component. I'm not a big fan of her. But something just tells me anything was better than going down this path.
It's been said. All the analysts said it.
I want to see. I was raised to believe that if the Supreme Court said you had to make a move, it was law and you had to make a move.
But Trump said, "Fuck y'all."
We got a president that don't care.
So
I watched for 4 years while the Republicans made a big deal about Biden and his son and $3 million, and this dude is taking a $4 million plane. I hear nothing but hush and silence.
$400
million.
Yeah.
I can't look.
That ain't nothing but a Trojan horse. Bro.
I'm about to say a word that I may not be working. I might not use right. Please forgive me. I can't fathom. I can't fathom.
It's like you saying father, but fathom. You can't fathom the
I can't fathom.
There you go.
There you go. I can't imagine.
Mm-hmm. We gonna get out there.
Yo, I can't imagine Biden's son, Biden, Obama, or any prior president taking a $4 million plane from a terrorist who was only hunting down American soldiers a year ago, 4 years ago.
He shook his hand.
The fact that he saluted another military general of a military who's hunted down my fellow brothers and sisters in arms. Shout out to the 82nd. Shout out to every other soldier who served active or reserve. Our current commander-in-chief is saluting their generals. If this don't leave a bad... And he wants a military parade for himself.
On his birthday.
As he decided to duck his own military service. See, America is different than every other military on the planet. We already know we got the greatest military on the planet that we don't have to show it off. We show it off when we show up. When that Marine shows up on your shore, we're showing off. When that Army soldier comes across, that an 82nd show up and 101st show up, we showing off. When the Navy show up, we showing off. When anything from the Air Force show up, we showing off. We don't need a parade. The fact that when we say we coming, that's how strong the United States military is. That any country on the planet just got to hear, we're being deployed. They don't even say we're coming. We're being deployed. That means that Marine is coming. That Navy sailor is en route. Air Force is sending their most vicious ship. And somewhere out there, there's an Army airborne, soldier, infantry, squad leader, platoon leader showing up saying, we're going to take it before nightfall. We don't need a military parade. So, in our Zen moment, because we're about to have Zen moments, and EL decided to show up with a sandwich, because Speed Rock needs a sandwich. I don't eat because I'm fat.
I'm fat because I eat.
No way. I appreciate the sandwich on behalf of the United States 82nd Airborne, but I had to humbly decline because my wife says I'm fat.
First of all, don't nobody say
Yo,
that.
EL tells me I'm viciously overweight.
No.
And to y'all people looking live,
Really? Really? Take
The camera only adds 5 pounds.
take the sandwich.
I can't eat
You
it.
don't eat the sandwich, Anime.
If I eat the sandwich, I eat the sandwich on behalf.
Yo, I told you
Of the
this,
US
this is real unscripted. No, I was hungry. What you
He's
got
a
your-
real man.
Yes.
You
You
know?
want to hit it with the
Oh, but
honey monkey? You know what I mean?
my wife likes Miracle Whip, but I like Hellman. So shout out to Hellman.
We will accept the sponsor.
If you send us 1 year supply of Hellman's mayonnaise, I will endeavor to finish it before the end of the year.
Yo, I can't. No.
Yo,
So, what type of trouble did they get into while I
we
was
will
gone?
only talk about Zen things.
Let me check out these comments. That will tell me what I need to know. What are we talking about, Big Bird?
We will only talk about Zen.
Hell no. Okay, we was talking about 3 ways. What's happening? What happened? No cheesy balls.
We were talking about porno.
The cheesy balls always come
We were talking
up.
about porno.
We choose to use our fifth amendment privilege.
Sandwiches. And only Zen moments. At no time did we speak of anything other than Zen things.
Oh, yes,
my
Miracle Whip, Jen. You already know.
Hellman.
Yes.
Real mayonnaise.
Miracle Whip. The tangy zip of Miracle Whip.
Yo.
Yes.
I can hear my arteries clogging as we speak.
You know what? Yo, we love y'all. We love y'all. Thank you for being with us as we are.
Shout out to my sippy cup.
Your sippy cup is titled.
Yo.
Here, try that.
What's this?
That's a unique
Ooh,
aroma.
that smells very nice.
We found that underneath the step.
I'll take some other steps though. Under the boardwalk. Under the boardwalk. This is good. What is it?
That is Bird Dog.
Okay.
Peach flavored whiskey.
Did you mix it with something?
No. Raw dog.
That's straight raw dog. No condom.
Well.
Shout out to
And
condoms.
moving on.
We will take
a sponsor from Trojan. Do they still make Rough Riders?
I don't think so. I ain't
Who's
heard
the rough ride?
I think that they always used to break. They out of business. Ooh.
They couldn't handle the friction.
Shout out to Small Magnums. When you got a Magnum, it's only a 22.
Yo,
What?
yeah, well, for the Tootsie Roll, send my man some small Magnums for his Tootsie Roll in jail.
If you need condoms while you're in jail,
Yo,
please reach out to
Diddy
Smoking
about to
Ash,
get it. Diddy
and
about
we
to
will
get
send you
diddled.
all the condoms you need while you're in jail.
Diddy is about to get diddled.
Wait. You can't even say that because Diddy was doing diddling. That's why everybody diddled with Diddy.
No.
So it ain't nothing to do with
All
it.
right, listen, when he inside when Big Earl gonna diddle him.
Earl.
Oh my gosh! All right,
It absolutely has to be destroyed by night.
You gonna take that.
yo, listen. I hope y'all got y'all snacks. Yo, this sandwich is banging.
Yo.
Shout out to Potato Bread. We will also take a sponsor
That's when it's Dutch.
from Martin's.
I have no sandwich. I'm sandwich.
You sandwiches.
God damn.
Yeah, for somebody who didn't
Man,
want a
what
sandwich.
You sure with J. Edgar Hoover? God damn, Hoover, dude.
Susie wants to know, when will Big Earl show up?
Udon.
Oh,
Udon. Will you be coming through with Big Earl?
Hold on. We need to deploy you
No.
to the Susie realm.
Ah!
We've only heard rumors and seen pictures.
Was that the art of noise?
No,
Oh,
you already know. What? All right, let's. Jen is in here giving out recipes. So, a bottle of tequila. Put 1 pack of favorite Kool-Aid. Shake until mix.
Come on. What flavor is flavored Kool-Aid?
It says 1 pack of your favorite flavor.
What flavor is that?
Whatever your favorite flavor is.
What flavor is that?
Really? Anyway, back to the lecture at hand. So, 1 pack of your favorite flavor of Kool-Aid.
Which flavor is
Shake
it?
until
Red.
whatever your favorite flavor
Is it a
is.
color or is it a flavor?
Now, see.
But this is a black question.
All right. Listen.
You can say flavor. If people say flavor is orange or red.
Take your favorite pack of Kool-Aid,
What color is it?
whatever that may be.
Is it blue? I like blue stuff.
Shake until mix. Then pour half a cup of tequila, quarter cup of
Everybody got
lemonade,
blue balls now?
splash
No.
clear soda. Yo,
I
that
haven't
sounds.
seen
I
my
need that. I need that for my birthday.
87.
I need that mix for my birthday. Yes. We have
Yo, they gonna be humping on hump day.
Yo, nope, flying in on hump day. Man, we need a Big Earl here. You messing up. Yeah, Adam said red.
Yo, cause red's a flavor.
But there's different reds though.
No.
Yes, there's red cherry, there's red strawberry, there's red tropical fruit punch.
All of which is red.
So which one?
We're red.
See, right
Whichever
there.
red you
Right.
got.
Whichever red I
we
put my
got is
hand
the
on.
red we have.
Whatever red I put my hand
Now
on.
we used to say reddish. See, reddish means you got different flavors, but red means cherry.
Right.
If you just say red, it's cherry. It's
See,
automatically cherry.
for old school, you know what?
I'm the older old school.
Yeah. For old school, red does mean cherry because tropical fruit punch wasn't in the mix
Right.
yet.
So when you say to someone over 49,
Yeah.
it's red.
And
We know it's
cherry, automatic. Yeah.
If you said purple, you know it's great.
Purple, right? It's great.
Uh,
So you either got purple or grape.
yeah. Facts.
See?
Just saying.
I
Or
speak
orange.
from experience because I'm old
You know what?
and I'm very old.
Man, Jen, that sounds really. I need that right now.
Yo, right? Red is cherry, blue is blueberry.
All right. So who's hiring?
Orange is orange.
Who's hiring Big Tone to dress up?
Yeah, so Cherry is going to get his cherry pop, her cherry pop.
Yeah, man.
We need a Marine to pop a cherry
Woo!
on aisle 3.
Marines on deck.
Please deploy yourself
Marines on deck.
directly to the site and destroy
Destroy
everything.
Destroy everything.
Leave it a wet, gaping
Whoa.
lifestyle.
Whoa. Pause.
I said lifestyle.
No.
What would y'all think?
Our lifestyle's a condom, so of course we're thinking.
Oh, so here's my
A
question.
lifestyle
So,
still in business?
lifestyle, does when you say lifestyle, was lifestyle a good condom?
So,
To be honest, they were the most used
Because
because
we only knew about Trojan.
the house vendors gave them out like that.
But they also gave away Trojan.
Oh yeah, usually buy.
So in the order that I remember in my life, Trojans were the most reliable.
Mm-hmm.
Then Lifestyles and Rough Riders was just no.
You only got Rough Rider because they was ribbed.
That right. That's it.
What if so you got ribbed because you weren't ribbed already?
Well, yeah, it had the
So
ribbed.
you weren't
they had
actually
the ribbed-
ribbed?
Do I have water? Actually, you know what? I did not put a bottle of water near me tonight. I'm messing up.
Water? We got water. We got croutons. They call it ice.
You know what?
What?
I can't.
Don't bring any water to the table. You can't get fucked off with water. No, not water.
I'm past 40. I
You
was
know
cramp
I hear
up.
fish.
You know what?
Cramping just means you're an adult with a pain threshold.
I can't.
I felt my legs since 10 o'clock.
Yo.
I'm just talking about the first two. I'm legless.
Yo. Alright, what else, guys? I'm sorry, I'm into the sandwich. This is. I need
Yo, they got sandwiches. They over here eating some of the
First of all, that sounds.
I'm sandwichless.
Adam said.
I have no sandwich.
It's smoking splash.
I have no sandwich. I'm sandwichless. You brought another man a sandwich and left me sandwichless. I'm deeply.
I know you didn't.
I do not remember.
I know the
I
hell
have
you
this
didn't.
video archive.
I know the hell you didn't.
I am sandwichless.
I know the hell you didn't.
All I have is a
you
drink
know
and a
I
slaw.
am not
And if
going
you're
to bring
watching, there is
another
no
man a
official
sandwich without making sure
Yo.
you got one first.
Speed Rock, you want to tell us?
Now.
Here on Smoke.
Adam
As
said,
I
said,
said my water, that
Yo.
I made sure nobody spit it.
Adam said Zen is a sandwich.
Hey,
Yo.
hey, listen, the way
Adam,
she
you ain't
just
never
made that
lied right
sandwich,
now.
the way she just made that sandwich right there,
Listen.
that shit's in like a motherfucker.
No.
Zen is a Philip cheesesteak
Mm.
in 2000
Yo.
at
before-
2:30 in the
in the
morning.
morning after
After
you
the
rode your
club
bike.
is over.
you rode your bike
And I
there.
had my blast on the freeway. I done
And
got
coming
off
off
the
the
95.
exit.
I then cruised down Broad Street just because I wanted to hear the engine run.
Bust that right.
And then I go ahead and slide on down past Young. Pulled it. I'm good. I don't want to eat your sandwich.
This is the best part.
Yeah, it smelled like Miracle Whip though.
It
I
is.
don't want no Miracle Whip. I want
Fine,
Hellman.
fine.
I've been. She was trying to poison me because she is the only beneficiary on my
Really?
life.
Really? First of all,
Yo, you about to come up?
no, I don't want to come up that way.
We have lost.
Microphone check.
Microphone.
Nah, I don't want to come up that way. I'm good.
As I
I'll
depart this planet,
But make sure you do have life insurance, though, y'all. Get some life insurance. Stop playing.
as I go into the great beyond,
The upper room.
there's a few small words I like to
Yes,
say.
Adam. Yes.
As I cross into oblivion,
I'll snatch your ass back.
I would just like to say, if you must sleep with another man after I'm gone, just know that I'm going to be over his shoulder looking at me.
I can't
Making every face I can make. So the whole time you try to lay the pipe down, you don't stop laughing.
Yo, let me tell you something. He
Yo.
would find a way. Do you understand me? In the next realm, he would find a way.
Yo,
Most
every
definitely.
time he think he's
Because
laying down
listen.
the pipe, he gonna want to know why you busting out
Yo,
laughing.
do you know what he said to me? He said he will always be the last man standing. He didn't just say in this realm. I'm telling you, this fool would make that happen. He'd find a way. He
No
would
nutty
find
nut for you,
a
son.
way. Yo, Adam, I got, listen, yes.
You think?
Yes.
Wait. He thinking she giving her that gorilla grip. You ain't doing nothing but playing with her butt.
I'm gonna be over his shoulder. Where are these horns go? No.
Yo,
Come on, baby. You know you're gonna give it to him.
oh my God. Yo, the visual that I have is crazy because I can see this fool doing
Yo,
it.
you get the
Whatever
gas
deal
face.
he made on the other side going, yo, listen.
I
didn't
just need
even
to hear every time he's about to lay the pipe down.
Yo.
That's why you give her the gas face.
Wait, that's how you know you about to put a finger on your butt.
Yo.
I'm gonna be rubbing his back.
Yo, I did not bring my hell out here. Yo, oh my goodness. Yo, this is not just for the cat. This is who I live with. This is who my friend is. This is who my husband is. This is us in the house, 3 o'clock in the morning. We could be laying there butt booty naked after a whole, and this is what we are doing. Yo.
I'm gonna be whispering sweet nothing. He's trying to lay the pipe.
Yo, my God.
Wait, look at his eyes. Look at his eyes. He's
Yo.
sweating. He's sweating.
Yo, you gonna find Roxy and have her lick his ear?
I'm gonna whisper sweet
Yo,
nothing
my
in his
God.
ear like, bro,
Yo,
you're getting
my side hurt. I can't even finish into my sandwich. This is the best part.
When she said faster, She met now, dog.
Oh my gosh.
Give me the extra 3 inches and you've been holding out the whole time.
Yeah, somebody come get him. Come get your boy.
Wow.
Yo,
I'm a treat like
my
he on the
side
bus.
hurts. Like,
Stroke.
I can't.
Stroke.
Yo, because this fool would find a way. Do y'all understand me?
Deeper.
I can't.
Deeper. Like I got 8 inches of dick I wasn't going to give you until you asked for it personally. Like I think some women believe there's some man out there going, I'm only going to give you the first 7.
Yeah.
Yo, Adam said prolonging the zen.
Deeper. Then fuck what? You see
Yeah,
I'm over
yeah.
here giving me, I'm knee deep in this pussy now.
Knee deep.
My back is going out. I'm on a Red Bull. I got a cramp.
Yo.
And you're going to go faster.
Yeah.
Then what? I'm sweating.
Yo,
I'm already on the honey pack. What are you
Yo.
talking about?
Brother on oxygen and Red Bull. You
Yo.
going faster.
Oxygen mask in one hand.
That boy been laying
Red
down.
Bull in the other.
Yo, he been
Trying
laying
to keep
down
his
the
balance.
best dick of his life.
Yeah.
When you go,
Yo,
okay.
God. Yo,
Now
all
faster.
right, stop, because I need to be able to catch a breath.
I'm saying, when a woman says to a man,
Yeah.
all right,
Listen,
now pick it up. Do you really think that brother wouldn't give you all the dick he can give you until you ask for it?
Okay.
I gotta know, because I think there are women out there when they say shit, they don't realize the
Yeah,
relevance
Adam,
of the
you really
statement.
gonna need the Icy Hot sponsorship.
I'm just saying, what's the relevance of the statement? When a woman goes, I'm almost there.
Oh
Every
my
man
God.
knows when a woman says I'm almost there, it's 45 more minutes or something.
That part.
I can't.
You've been almost there for 38 minutes.
And
My
you
tongue-
wait-
my
wait.
tongue is numb. My ears are wet. My back hurt.
And you waiting for that leg cramp to kick in.
And the
Yeah.
leg
There-
cramp,
there's
yo,
your-
the leg cramp has been holding on the edge the whole time. And the worst part is you get that toe cramp.
Yo,
Dick.
man. First of all, I hope that everybody that is watching
Shout out to
has
toe cramp.
had a toe curling every muscle in your body, including your brain, type of orgasm. But let me tell you something.
Which is
If
great
you
when you're
catch,
30.
it is great until the toe, the big toe cramp, and then it go all the way up.
Up and the rest of the toe go down.
See, but now, you say
It's the
banana.
hammock. It's the hammock.
But
It's the
That's
hammock.
that habit.
banana is cool when you 30.
Yo.
When you over 30, you already had the potassium pills near the bed.
Yeah, like
And the smart was taken before the
legit.
moment.
I literally, before the show, I have to make sure, even if I took some in the morning, I have to make sure that I take magnesium, potassium, and another turmeric, because alcohol dries you out, and so does a cigar.
You
Wrong
know,
time.
you know what else dry you out? Not getting them extra 3 inches of meat.
Yeah!
Let's be clear, ladies.
We hold it back.
I'm gonna speak for most
Yeah,
brothers.
keep that extra 3
In the
inches in
circle.
your back pocket.
Yeah.
When a woman
For mercy.
I can't touch that because if
To
you hit
a
that
man
button in the back, she gonna
who
go
has
crazy.
been laying the pipe, when a woman says to a man who's been laying the
Oh
pipe
my
to the best of
gosh.
his ability,
Oh my God.
no man wants to hear deeper. Like, we're really looking at you going, yeah.
The fuck?
What, do you think I had some extra dick I wasn't giving you?
Yo.
Where you keep? You think I
You
was?
think?
do you think-
Wait, Tom. You think I could cut the suspensory ligament that's gonna hold the 3 inches back?
Are you
What the fuck is wrong
under
with
the
you?
belief
Yo.
that men
Yo.
are not giving you the deeper until you ask for it? Listen, no man has that control. I don't know. I'm gonna speak for
First
all
of all-
men who don't want to admit it. Every man at some point mid-stroke gave you all he can give to see if he gets the response from you that he hit something that the other dude didn't hit.
If
Wow.
he hit
Now,
the, he can hit the button.
if he's hit it in an angle
Woo.
where all the dick he got is gotten in there, and he don't get that, we
Right.
already know. Oh, damn,
It's over.
that was my shot,
It's
Yo.
over.
and I hit
If I
nothing.
turned you 33 degrees to the left
Ah!
and
You
then
know what I'm
hit that
saying?
button,
Go get your extra 3.
No, and don't.
funny as shit, but
Yo,
facts.
for real, no man.
Yo,
Unless as you said in the very beginning, Jan's screwing moment, he didn't wait 3, 5, 10 minutes in and go, yeah, don't give her all the dick yet. Wait till she asks for it.
Yo.
The moment she asks for it, I'm going to slick her the rest of it.
Yo.
No man is that smooth.
Listen.
If your last name ain't Williams,
look, let
it ain't no more smooth.
Let me tell you something.
Shout out to Billy D.
The best move.
That part.
The best move that a man has, if he coming up a little short, is really to flip it over on doggy style.
Time out. But see, here's the problem with that statement.
Or catch on the angle. That really is the best.
Okay, so now we got you doggy
So you
style.
damn near scissor.
So we got you doggy style.
Yeah.
We balls in and you say deeper. And the worst part is the girl who pulls you by the ass like she gonna pull you in the extra 3 inches. Like because she grabbed your ass, she thinks
you lost your manhood and murder after that.
now she gonna lift your booty up.
She palming your cheeks.
And pulled you in.
Now you making life altering decisions.
Only to find out that I pulled him in and that was really all the dick he had.
Yo! Oh my
So
goodness.
now
They got the balls being sucked up by his butt.
Now he's short stroking hard, trying to make sure you get there.
And you know what?
And not nut. Because once the nut happens, now we gotta realize
You got reset.
and no man was here. I was almost there.
Yo.
He was almost there for the whole time I was stroking.
Until you grip the butt and now it's like,
Now she done gripped the booty.
Now you feel less
And
than a
scratched your
human.
back. Now your back is leaking blood. You got a cramp in
Yo.
your right
She
side.
said, bring out the spare.
Yo, she done ripped you all up and scratched your back, talking faster and harder. You done harder and faster. You done ran a marathon. You sweating from
I
your nostrils.
not sweating from the
And then
nostrils.
she gonna go, all right. I'm almost. Bitch, I'm going to church. I'm hoping somebody pays and texts me to get me up out this hole.
Yeah, I
Because
can't.
once the nut
So
happens,
you got
I gotta
somebody come
reason.
get him.
Now you gonna leave and tell
Somebody
your
come get
girlfriends
him.
on how I wasted
can't.
your
Right.
time.
I can't.
That little dad nigga.
But
My
Had
nose,
me all hyped up.
my nose is full of moisture. My ears is wet. I done worked up a sweat. My lower back is cramping. My toes is fucked up. My thigh is on fire. My lower back needs some kind of painkiller. And you gonna go, you was almost there. Almost. I didn't barroom fights. I didn't take this much energy. And you got me back here hurting my spine.
not the barroom
For
fight.
the next 2 days, I'm trying to convince myself that my manhood was almost there.
Yo, that sandwich was great. My
It
sandwich
damn
was
sure
great.
is. That need to speed improve fucking
Yo.
life.
Oh my gosh. Yo, I love y'all. Man, I can't.
Yo, my back hurt just talking about this moment.
Yo, I know it does.
I need a zen moment.
Yo, Zen.
Yeah, well, if some dude was fucking you real hard, you
Yeah.
get real mad, dog, and you look at it and you go, oh.
Yeah, only if it's in the right
Now,
place.
if he puts his lips around that clear, so you go,
Well,
now you want to
take
rip
it.
my ears off because
Yo.
I was almost there.
Yo.
But he wouldn't keep, ow. I thought the mother was going to come. And then he stuck his finger up my ass. Ow.
Listen.
One finger in, 3 fingers in.
I can't.
I'm 5 fingers in. I'm
Ew, I
confused.
Dirty
I think that's
Sanchez.
funny. Dirty
Then
Sanchez.
you have one
can't.
hard stroke trying to knock her out the park and she fart on your dick.
Yo, the things that people don't talk about that happen.
Not the farty booty.
Yo,
Damn.
listen.
She came so
That's-
hard.
that's-
She
that's-
farted.
The
That's
queef
building
moment.
up air. That's
queef
building up
moment.
air pressure.
Yeah, but
But
it
see,
came out the wrong hole.
And that's what happens. So,
Now it's all up in my nostrils.
yo,
I can't
and
breathe.
see,
I'm
that's the
confused.
thing. If you pull out too far, you let air in.
But we're talking about when it come out the other end.
Oh, I'm
Push it
talking.
right
Oh,
hole,
I
push
said
it in.
queef. I was talking
And
about
then the
queef.
booty said,
Oh, yeah.
That you was building up
Well.
pressure. And the walls had to
And
expand
build
and
it
go
up.
into the
And
age
build it up.
And now it's
Solid. Adam said
solid on my cock.
sandwich and I'm down.
Nobody with the poopy dick.
Yeah.
I'm a little
cannot.
Because ain't nothing sexy about booby dick.
Yo, Zen is hard work. Zen is hard work.
We nowhere near it right now.
Oh my gosh. I won't deny.
Yo. Well, don't let's not sidestep that. Don't,
Please. Yo, my
don't put it
God.
out.
Oh.
No.
MG. Yo, man, listen.
Yo.
My
Smoking ass. Smoking ass.
Leave that ass smoking.
But she didn't shave and she done scratched up the pole.
You know what?
Now I'm gonna go in the bathroom and wash it off as if it's on fire because I actually rubbed it down with alcohol.
I can't.
Shit.
Listen, let me say.
Got a peanut butter dip stick.
Let me just say this.
No.
If you don't already have it, or if it has eluded you,
Get some extra.
I hope that you absolutely
Then he brought it off.
get the type of relationship that
did
you
the last
can
3 inches.
laugh in the middle of sex, after sex, joke, talk about anything, and have absolute toe curling orgasms. You deserve it.
Or
Here comes the dumb shit.
if you find yourself not having toe curling orgasms, you're having toe curling cramps.
Yo, listen.
Because you know, ain't nothing worse
Oh,
than you
my
think
God.
she about to get off and she really talking about the cramp.
Yo, because it's like the same sound.
Yeah, that's it, baby. That's it. No, cramp. And then she done clutched the coochie around the dick and you can't get out. Now you done threw yourself on the floor.
Yo, man, that
Now
leg.
she got you in the
Yo,
crossface.
and listen, that leg lock is serious, especially if you a BBW. You know our leg locks are dangerous.
If you got
Now you a BBW with BBL?
ooh.
No, don't do that.
Tony.
These BBLs we can't heal.
And their thighs don't match.
And the thighs don't
But what if she got BBL, little legs, and really big feet?
She
Yo.
just look like a fucking
I'm about to say that's foghorn leghorn. What you
Exactly.
talking about?
I say. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, I can't. Shout out to 80s cartoons.
That part.
Yo, I can't.
Shout out to the voluptuous buns that ain't have to pay to go get some.
Listen, let me tell you something. This show,
Shout out to Mostly Natural.
the show next Saturday.
Shout out to those who butt fuck for a reason.
We are going to have a live studio audience. You are not going to want to miss this. We are going to have at least 5 Geminis in the building, all Geminiing at the same time. This shit is going to be live.
This shit gonna be
We
retarded.
will have been partying since 2.
Right. Party starts at 2.
Nothing but
Show starts at
barbecue
10.
burgers,
You already know how we're going to be
Don't
coming.
you come empty-handed.
drink.
Yo.
Choke slamming the shit out of anybody who does.
We're going to be talking about some interesting topics.
Oh, gosh.
Mostly booty holes.
Yes.
Listen. No.
Hey, listen, shout out to booty holes.
I
mean, because
wait,
sometimes
what was
Shout
the
out
song?
to the Brown
Wait,
Stars.
what was the song? What was the group? Nothing Nice. Elbows, toes, and booty holes. I got the CD still. Remember Nothing Nice?
I know nothing of this.
Yo.
30 years.
Dun, dun,
The
dun.
fuck?
So shout out to booty holes.
Make sure yours is
Not
clean.
Tony.
Shout out to girls in the squad on the
make-
deck.
No shout out to duty hole.
Make sure it's clean.
Duty hole.
Make sure you get all the crevices.
If
Get all
your
the
panties
crevices.
stick to the ceiling,
Listen.
red flag.
Let me tell you something. So, being that it is summer is upon us.
Not
Sundress season.
Listen, it is sundress season.
Seasons for
but
sundress.
listen, big
But you got to
girls.
fill, you got to
Big
fill it
girls.
out. Don't
So-
use that shit you've been cooking grease with.
Listen.
You've been cooking chicken with.
Look.
That shit stink.
There
Chicken
are
with
rules to this game, big girls. Don't forget. Don't forget to get all the crevices
What can we
extra.
bleach? She said bleaching.
Yeah, what are we bleaching? What are we bleaching?
Can we bleach?
What are we bleaching?
That asshole.
Oh, yeah.
Bleach.
Hold
Booty
it.
hole.
Yeah, you can get booty holes bleached.
How do you bleach? Hold it. Why?
Well, especially for people.
That way you can see a landing strip.
Yeah, especially for people in the adult film industry,
Right.
they get all that wax bleach
Yeah, clean.
Yeah.
Buff and
So
shine.
you just put bleach in the booty hole?
Not the real bleach, bro.
Well, that's,
Although
you said
you can't-
bleach.
Yeah.
That's what they say. It's just like, you know how people dye
Like
their
skin,
hair,
like
bleach
skin
hair,
bleaching.
bleach blonde hair, and shit
Yeah.
like
So
that.
who bleaches a booty hole?
Adult actresses.
Adult film stars.
And
Yes.
then what happened?
And,
Is it bleachy?
Yes.
right, so it can all look natural. So
That way it look all
discolored
fresh.
from the duty.
Oh, time out.
Yeah.
Why is it discolored?
From the duty.
From the duty.
And
Yes.
wiping.
From swiping, no
Why
swiping.
change the color of your booty hole?
Yeah, because it's constant wiping.
I really never.
Well, especially for
I'm
those
not a
Caucasian.
connoisseur.
No, you gotta think. Especially if those are Caucasian
Oh,
descent with
time
no
out.
color.
Yeah, because the
Because they want to
lighter,
make sure all that looks
yeah,
the same.
the lighter
So
skin
you gotta
you
light-
are,
you
the
gotta
more you
clean
can
your
see
skin.
the discoloration.
Right, there you go.
So they do bleaching.
Yeah, so that way it all look white when it all goes.
Ah!
The fact that we're having this.
Yo, first of all, it was Horatio.
Hold up, time out. Yo, I'm this age. I'm just hearing this. So let me get this straight. Are people out here just bleaching booty holes? Because it's just slightly different color than the rest of their booty? Time out. Do they bleach the pussy?
No, see, think about it. Think
No, I
about
mean,
it.
if you beat up the pussy and you get a black eye, ain't that a different color? No?
Think about it. Think about it. The hair covers the natural color of
Right.
the vagina.
Right.
But unfortunately, the
Oh,
booty
time
hole.
out.
Listen here, no, you wanted that
And
explanation.
see, and
So
this
now
is
I
what
gotta get scientific.
You said that hair-
the closer
Listen,
we
listen
get
what
to
I'm saying.
midnight,
You
this is
said
what
that-
happens.
listen,
Break down the
listen.
science.
Hold on,
Okay.
hold on. I'm
You
trying to
said that
explain.
hair.
Adam said booty hole
got
bleaching
hair.
is a science.
It,
Yes, it is.
it covers the discoloration of your skin.
Hold it. Why is there hair on the pussy?
Because people grow up with hairs on their
Why not
pussy.
just shave it like you
When
do?
you
Yo,
shave it,
because
guess what's
shaving
going to happen?
causes
It's going to be a
discoloration and bumps
discoloration.
So when you shave the pussy,
Right.
you change the color of the pussy?
If you, yes.
over a prolonged period of time.
Yeah.
That's
So
why
are there
people.
are there
That's
people
why they get
prolonged
waxed.
shaving booty hole?
Yes.
Yes.
So who shave? How do you reach the shaving of the booty hole?
Well,
They got
They got
employees
people- they gotta go,
that
You gotta go somewhere and let somebody shave your booty hole?
Yeah, it's waxing.
estheticians.
People
Yeah.
paying for this?
yeah.
Yes.
We would like smoking ass booty hole shaved. If you would like your booty hole shaved for $19.95,
Yo, I can't.
I will personally shave
Flag on
your-
the
no.
flag.
You shaving booty
I didn't realize it was a trade.
The technical word is esthetician.
If you would like your booty hole shaved,
Esthetician.
I also run a detail business
I can't.
called Tier
Yo,
1.
he gonna get the
Oh.
power washer on your ass.
I run Tier 1 detail. If you want your booty hole detail,
Yo.
here at Tier 1, I
Yes,
will-
Susie, this
I
is your
will-
fault.
I will power
You
wash
open up the
and
rabbit
bleach your
booty hole.
for $19.95,
God.
and I will use
Yo,
warm
I
water.
cannot breathe.
I will personally
Yo.
detail your booty hole.
I'm about 2 seconds coming up out of this
Oh,
bra
time out.
because
I
I'm
didn't
feeling
know.
all right.
Wait.
Yo, I
You ain't
can't.
gonna have them shits running around and slapping clap.
Nah, I would
Like
do that.
slap, yeah.
I would do
Charge to
that.
have you, how much people charge to have your booty hole bleached?
Yo.
I need to know.
Yo.
What are the costs
Oh my
of
God.
bleaching your booty hole?
Well, Brazilian waxes start at least, if it's the student rate, $50. Professional rates
I
can be up
will
to
bleach and shave
65.
your booty hole
Yo, I
with some
can't.
of the finest car
Yeah.
waxes for $19.95.
Yo,
You will have the most shiny
Yo,
booty
can
hole.
somebody come get your boy?
This your husband. What the fuck you talking
I will
about?
power wash and shave your booty hole for $19.95.
Yo, now if somebody roll up, I can't.
I have some of the finest razors. I have a professional power washer. And I have some of the finest car waxes you've ever
Yo,
seen. I will
I
power
can't.
wash and wax your booty hole
Yo, I can't.
at our
The fact
shop.
that he's saying this shit.
Yo, I can't.
is fucking
Just line up.
Yo.
Just line up.
Yo.
And I do take food stamps
Yo,
because we got a family.
Yo, I can't.
Please,
Yo.
just send me a picture
Yo.
of your booty hole.
Yo,
I know what
I
I'm working on.
can't.
Well, I need to know what I'm working with. I don't want to fuck around with a booty hole that's been damaged.
Yeah.
You don't want no damaged booty hole.
Yeah.
I don't want to be responsible. I don't know if my insurance covers damaged booty hole.
Adam said shaving booty hole for $11 an hour.
We will not be taking any male booty hole. But if
God.
your female booty hole needs a wax and a power washer, me and DJ Speed Rock.
I knew I was going to get thrown in the
Need for Speed booty hole. He will hold your cheeks open while and shave your booty hole. And we just need your permission to keep your booty hole in a book so we can show
we about to get some Adam and Eve about to sponsor us for their fucking late night shit. After you get your booty hole washed, that motherfucker smoking asshole.
Wherever booty hole wax and wash, you get a free air freshener.
My stomach and my ribs absolutely are hurting.
You tell us what flavors you want your booty hole, and we will make sure we have
some lavender.
Black ice.
Our palm tree. If you want your booty hole to smell like a palm tree, we will do air freshener in your booty hole.
Oh my!
And if you need 3 inches more cleaning,
I am so done. I am so done.
We are prepared to give you a deep booty hole cleaning.
With the power washer. Oh my gosh, my rib cage.
You have opened up a new business line for us.
So
at Dark Papyrus Productions.
So maybe we
I'm just here for the shits and giggles.
So maybe we can get my man.
Shits.
No shits for the booty hole.
We don't have all the giggles, but we don't want no shits.
Maybe we can get my man over at Venus to sponsor us. You know him. Yo.
Here at Dark Papyrus Productions and Tier 1 Detailing and Executive Protection. Your asshole and booty wash will be protected.
I can't.
Need for Speed.
Saturday Night Live ain't got nothing on us.
When this motherfucker threw my business under there, this is bullshit.
We gon'
But the best part is, I will fuck.
Speed will hold your asshole open.
Thank you.
While I power wash. Detail.
Maybe we can get the body tape.
I guess I'm the cheap.
Maybe we can get one of the companies that make body tape, sports tape, to sponsor us. We use the tape.
That all booty holes will be clean and spotless. Shaved and refreshed.
Oh my God.
And you can take that booty hole to any man and let him see it. And you might get the extra 3 inches he wasn't going to give you until you know how to clean the booty hole.
I can't.
And we take pride in our booty hole cleaning. Every booty hole leaves here fresh, shaved, and polished.
Adam said Jerry Jones is rescinding his offer to buy the show. Or is he?
He probably write up this fucking album.
Dak Prescott is currently at the door. This booty hole cleansing.
Jerry done already did that to him.
That's good for 3 more points.
I cannot.
And we trying to get picked up by who exactly?
Man, I can't.
So,
this pineapple's good. Shout out to the pineapple ladies. Unless you
if you want pineapple booty hole,
listen.
We will shove a pineapple.
Listen, pineapple really does change the essence of you, man or woman. I'm just saying, it makes a difference. You can tell the difference.
So he's got a little dick that smells like a pineapple.
Keep yourself some pineapple juice around in the pantry.
It may not be big, but it smells good.
Susie said 4 points.
Wait. His kids taste Hawaiian.
Hey, baby, bend over so you can get this Hawaiian
punch. Hawaiian punch. You beat me to it. I can't stand you. And flamingos. Yes.
Because every man was a sweet asshole.
I can't.
Happy Valentine's Day.
I'm absolutely going to need some BioFreeze or some Voltaren for my rib cage tonight.
Tier 1 detailing, and they clean my hole right up.
I cannot.
Hey, to the brothers out there, if the hole is not clean, you can just drop her off at our house. Need for Speed and first tier 1 will clean the lady up, polish it.
Oh yeah.
Power wash.
Send her over.
Smack it up, put it, rub it down. Oh no.
She gonna feel and smell brand new by the time we through.
And we have before and after pictures of every booty hole that come through the door.
Listen, and don't worry, she'll get a chance to pick one of the air fresheners.
She want to hang in the crack of her ass.
We hang it strictly for the clitoris.
Matter of fact, we gonna send her back with an air freshener panty liner.
Yo, air filter change.
Yeah, that's a panty liner.
Yes,
Here at Tier 1. Deodorized panty liner.
Tier 1 is mine.
Tier 1 is Tone's company. He really does do car detailing. Come on through.
I told Dilly
By appointment only, because we have day jobs. But he will most definitely detail the shit out of your car. Absolutely.
And apparently your asshole.
And now we do asshole. Because we didn't realize
now doing asshole.
Now that we know it was an untapped
market.
We will tap that ass at Tier 1.
Yo, I can't. Listen, y'all. I cannot.
Thanks for spending your Saturday night with us. We have no clue what we're doing.
Zen is laughter, Susie. Yes, Zen is
Yo, that's
laughter.
a tattoo.
Oh,
that
gosh.
is a tattoo.
Zen is laughter.
Y'all sound like two gay people who are about to make an ultimate mistake.
Hated it.
See how that went?
Yo, Zen is laughter.
I don't have a gay voice.
You know, you ain't
I can't tell.
So,
y'all gonna get matching tattoos. Y'all gonna put it on each butt cheek, and so that way y'all put it together.
Is that a matching tattoo for us?
Yeah, that's a matching tattoo for y'all.
Listen,
on both butt cheeks.
Yo, shout out to that statement. That was deep.
That's Susie. That was Susie.
That was deep.
You just coined something.
You coined
We're
some
giving
real
you
shit.
credit right now. Susie.
That's a hell of a tattoo.
Susie Williams coined that.
If
Zen
you
is
call
laughter.
Need for Speed, he makes shirts.
He does make shirts.
That would be a hell of a fucking shirt.
Yeah. And you know what?
Zen
we should have a whole squad. Zen is laughter.
No, we need to find it in a type of acrylic.
Yo.
Shout out to Zen is laughter. Yo, that's a cool phrase.
Chinese or Asian type of depiction. I think that would be dope. With that translation.
You better make sure that you have that conversation with Tone, like I told you to, because I don't volunteer. The man cave is not my zone. So,
you find yourself in the neighborhood and you need somewhere to stay.
I can't.
We have parking out front.
Not the parking out front.
And, yeah, you some any Bronco that's parked out front.
I can't. Not Lucy.
That's not red.
Right.
And it does come with a bottle of.
Yes, yeah. Actually, Adam, we do. We are getting Smoking Ash merch.
And some of our merch is trademark.
Yeah.
Zen is laughter.
But
and we give no credit to anyone who spoke of it.
But shout out, shout out though. We will definitely. Yeah, Susie, you did that. Like that was your idea.
Was deep.
That was
like 3 inches deep.
Yep.
You get more than goosebumps with the extra 3 inches.
The people.
And if you got a goosebump, we will
Get
power wash it and shave it for you.
Yes.
So we can see the whole goosebump.
Yes.
We will power wash, shave, and wax
get the people.
here at Tier 1.
Get the people what they want.
Zen is
laughter. You heard it here first.
Wait. Come on, let's compound it for a second.
Yes.
Zen is laughter.
Zen is laughter.
And laughter is the best medicine. So Zen is medicine.
Zen is medicine.
Zen
is laughter. Zen is medicine.
Zen
Let's go.
Laughter is medicine.
Laughter is Ozempic. And Ozempic is for fat people.
Yo, I can't. I cannot.
I don't appreciate
fat people lose weight.
I don't appreciate you talking about Ozempic like that. I don't appreciate that.
My 300-pound wedding.
You know.
So listen, it's 11:59.
It is 11:59.
We're about to break out.
We gonna call this a wrap.
We gonna leave on the note of Zen.
Yes,
is laughter.
Zen is laughter. Look for that.
Look
for that. Now listen,
Tier
if we see this merch, before we put it out, we coming after
Oops,
somebody.
upside your head.
Listen,
I said, oops.
we're gonna see y'all next Saturday.
We are, listen, live
at
studio
EL
audience.
Berkeley's party.
Live
Yes.
studio
We're gonna be drinking.
audience.
Need for Speed.
People gonna have
Speed Rock
knee
birthday
sweats.
party.
Listen,
We out, chill.
Rock gonna be here.
listen,
Yeah.
Linda,
EL gonna be
listen.
here. I'm
Y'all
gonna
on
be
the
here.
29th. I'm
Yo.
on the 30th.
Some
Yo,
of our
listen.
guests gonna be
Nephew
here.
on the 31st.
Listen, let me tell
Brother
you.
on the 1st.
Yes.
Yeah.
Listen, we're going to be crossing over into 2 birthdays. So, my birthday, Udon is going to be here. We share a birthday.
Oh, sorry.
Speed is the 30th. So, when we cross that midnight portion, yo,
I'll be having
Geminis are on deck
We
here.
here. Fuck them.
Listen, thank you guys for tuning in.
Yo.
Nobody called tonight, but something tells
Jack,
me.
tell your phone got
Listen,
disconnected.
some tells me
Trump called.
Yo.
it was too
Trump
much
cut off
laughter
your
happening.
Obama
Yo,
phone.
thank y'all for sharing Saturday night with us.
Listen, sis, my big sis is on. She just logged on. We about to log off. Thank you for
Shout out
tuning in.
to
Listen,
Athena, Storm,
my-
Berkeley
listen,
for my sippy cup.
listen. Let me tell you something. My big sis is gonna be in the
The
building next week, live and direct. Another Aries
Arriva
mixing with all
Dirty.
these Geminis. Oh man, let's go.
Get your booty hole washed.
Let's go. Thank you guys. Thank you
We
so
out.
much. We are most
Yo.
definitely, as soon as I can get
Smoking ass, EL Berkeley,
Yo,
Need for Speed,
catch that
DJ
fresh
Speed.
air,
Oh, we
fresh
need
air.
that.
Bam, bam,
We need
bam.
smoking ass sippy
Woo,
cup.
woo.
You absolutely right. Smoking ass sippy cup.
Yo, we are out, y'all.
Bing bong.
2, 1.
One.